stretch. Let's see what we finna do. Oh, the fuck? What's up, y'all? The hell? I didn't even see y'all right here. Well, since y'all right here, let me go ahead and tell y'all. We on day 4 for the Vlogmas, man. Let's keep going, let's keep striving, let's keep waking up and thanking the God above. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another beautiful day on this glorious Sunday. Right now, it is first Sunday, actually, of December. So, right now it's 10 o'clock. Y'all know what it is. I gotta go to church in a little bit. But, you feel me? Today we're finna talk about faith in the dark seasons. You feel me? Faith in the dark seasons. So let's say it like this. It says how keeping faith is not about feeling motivated, but choosing to believe you're becoming the person you've always worked towards. Example: faith means believing in the version of you that you haven't even met yet. Now, let's elaborate a little bit. It says, see, faith don't grow when everything is going right. Faith grows when you don't see the results. When you don't have the answers, when your life ain't matching your effort yet, when you're putting in work and still feel like nobody sees you. Now, that just goes to say your faith is going to build your character. Who you actually supposed to be. You feel me? It's going to build your character. It's going to build your character. It's going to build the way that you are. It's going to build the way that you move and how you maneuver, and you know what I'm saying, the way that you carry yourself and how you move around about things. I would say, you know what I'm saying, always keeping faith, because the simple fact of you may never know, you know what I'm saying, where your strong faith and your strong believing may take you. Everybody wants to. You may feel like it's not working. You may feel like you may be busting your butt. You know what I'm saying, and not seeing no results. Nothing changed. Nothing this, nothing that. That does not mean lose faith. That's just building you. That's just building you for what's already. That's building you for what's bigger that's coming. You feel me? Once you start seeing the results, and you started seeing your progress actually progress, it won't be a big just shocker to you, because the simple fact of you already done built your character to be ready for this point. You feel me? And a lot of people tend to break their faith because the simple fact of they feel like it's not happening the way that they want it to happen. It's not following the path that they wanted to follow in. And most times God somehow, you know what I'm saying, switches and move around your path to make a different way, because he may be seeing something for you and it's like, nah, not this way, so I'm gonna make her or him, you know what I'm saying, switch over and end up going this route. You feel me? So it's gonna build you up, bro. You may not see the results, you may not see the progress, you may not see nothing change, but I promise you, that's all building your character and your faith. You feel me? So don't sit there and just feel like nothing is going to change for you. You gotta understand that's when you're gonna be tested the most, because the simple fact of you feel like nothing is changing for you. Nothing at all. That's gonna test your patience, that's gonna test your character, that's gonna test how you handle things, that's gonna test your mental state, it's gonna test a lot of things. Your faith is gonna test you 1,000 times. That's God putting you to the test and seeing how strong could you be without him showing you no results or nothing changing for yourself. Nothing changing. That's when your faith becomes stronger, because you start believing in yourself a little bit more. You're like, ain't nothing changing, so you finna try this, you finna try that. That's when your faith keep building. It keep building because you have faith in yourself that you're going to become great. You feel me? You know that you become great. And like I said in the last video, always speak highly of yourself. You feel me? It's power in the tongue. You feel me? So when you speak about having faith, speak strongly about having faith, and not, you know what I'm saying, sometimes don't be sometime in this and sometime in there. Or I feel like you know what I'm saying, you'll be sitting there saying, bro, I don't know, like sometimes I just be feeling like it's not gonna work. Like, don't feel like that. Don't speak that into existence, because then it won't work. Your faith is only getting knocked down a little bit more because the simple fact of you're not speaking highly of your faith. You feel me? Speak highly of your faith. And when your faith, when you have faith, and you know what I'm saying, and when it grows stronger, I promise you, there is nothing that can be stripped within you. There is nothing that can be stripped within you. Don't when you have faith, when you have a strong faith, nothing can, you know what I'm saying, nothing can really stand in your way. And that's why I say having faith without works is dead. You feel me? Having faith without works is dead. Even when you're working, you may not feel like you may be feeling like you're repeating the same thing, or you know what I'm saying, you're doing the same thing over and over and over. You're not seeing any change. Little do you know, that's God putting you to the test and building your character. He's building your character. Because most times people be sitting there thinking, they question God, why am I this and why am I that? And I'm not saying like sometimes I don't have questions, because I do. You know what I'm saying, at times, and I'm working on that. You feel me? But that's where you start to figure it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't nobody know yourself better than yourself. You feel me? So that's when you figure out and start learning for yourself, and actually growing. You feel me? You start reflecting and start remembering, this is what I'm working for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not working for this. I'm not working for that. I'm working towards something that's more valuable than, you know what I'm saying, what it's really worth. You know what I'm saying? Don't think about the money. Don't think about what it's going to bring. Don't think about none of that. Think about how far, and think about how God has put you in this position, and think about how He has kept you strong and kept you tucked for a long time. You feel me? I got another bullet point. It says, those dark seasons, they're not punishment, they're preparation. See how I said when you feel like you're going through a tough time, that's only building your character. It's only building your character. And it says sometimes God slows your life down on purpose so He can fix the parts of you that you've ignored. If everything was moving fast, and He grows your discipline, He sharpens your mindset, He builds your character, He teaches your patience, He makes you stronger without you even noticing. See? You may feel like you're not getting stronger because you're not feeling no change, but God is building you. You're building yourself each and every day you wake up. Each and every day you wake up, you're becoming something that you were better than yesterday, the day before, and last month. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna always rise above when you're working. You feel me? Do not sit here and lose faith because some fact of it's not happening as fast as you want it. He taking you through this stage. It's the grounding stage. It's called a grounding stage. You feel me? When, you know what I'm saying, when you get grounded, you're not able to do this, or you're not able to do that. You feel me? That's a grounding stage. It's a mindset thing. He testing you. He testing your faith to see if you still gonna believe Him, that you're gonna be able to turn it around. You feel me? And get you out of this dark place. And the more you keep staying grounded, I promise you, that's gonna make you into something that you would never thought you would be. God strips us from certain things and takes away a lot of things because of the simple fact of He wants to build you without these things. See how you operate without these things, and see how it's going to how it's really going to test you. You feel me? To strip you and only put your faith in Him. Once you do that, that's when He's going to show you a lot of different things, and you'll start understanding this, and you'll start understanding why. That's why I say, keep your faith even in the dark seasons. I always keep them in the dark seasons, because that dark place you in, I promise you, 9 times out of 10, God's sitting right there next to you, and literally watching you, see how you gonna react, and see how you gonna handle the situation. And now, I would say this, you feel me? I done been in a dark place before, you know what I'm saying, and I really didn't know how to take it, or I felt like that my life was just in shambles, and like I was asking God, why me? You feel me? And most times you're not really supposed to ask that, but I was asking like, why me? And I didn't understand until, you know what I'm saying, I really sat down and for a couple days and actually sat there and thought about it. Like, is me. God is literally testing me to see how I'm going to handle it in this situation. That's all He's doing, is testing you to see how strong your faith is. Once you see how strong your faith is, that's when everything will start to turn around. And it'll speed up for you. This what I'm telling to all the people out there that's feeling like they're in the dark slope. You're not in the dark slope. God is putting you in this dark place because the simple fact of He's building you to become out. He's building you to bloom once you come out of that dark space. And when you come out of that dark space, you'll see all the characteristics and the things that build you up to this point. You feel me? So if you're in a dark place, bro, don't lose faith. Always remember that God is watching you, and He will always have your back when nobody else does. So I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on this video, man. Turn on video post notifications. We're going to be back with another video tomorrow. And make sure y'all follow the Instagram and the TikTok in the link in y'all description. Now, I really do hope and I really do appreciate y'all a whole lot, bro. So, I hope that if you're watching this video that you prosper and, you know what I'm saying, you get to do whatever you feel like you want to do in life, bro. Everybody going to have their time. Just as long as you keep faith. Even in your darkest moments, keep faith and keep your head held high, head held high, chest out, chin up, chest out, and you're gonna make it. I promise you.